We are currently at the last month of 2026. I cannot believe this. I really cannot believe this. But we're here at the last month of 2026. My 30th birthday is in 4 days. I cannot believe it. It has been a while since I have brought you all a monthly budget, so I figured that I would go ahead and bring you this last monthly budget of the year. This is what we would consider a bonus month, or as some people say, a magic month. I get paid on the 3rd, on the 17th, and on the 31st. I will say this, I am disappointed in myself because I should have planned my finances better so that by the end of this year, the check before my birthday can be used specifically for my birthday, or at least have birthday funds. I will definitely enjoy my birthday. Without a doubt, I'm doing a little mini staycation because what I'm realizing about myself is that I'm not really a solo traveler. If I'm going to go like out of the country or something like that, I would prefer to go with someone. And long story short, the plans did not go how I desired for them to go this year, but 2026, it is another year. So we'll see what I do within that 30th year before I turn 31. And I'm excited. I'm so excited because though it is the last month of the year, I'm excited to be getting back on track. And I know that you've heard me say something along those lines so many times in so many of my videos. But one thing that I will try to stress is the fact that at the end of every day, even if you have to choose every day to start again and try again, keep trying, keep going, keep working at it, keep building until you maintain your consistency. I was consistent for about 2 years, and then this year I definitely slacked off a lot. But I'm looking forward to getting back to that consistency in 2026. But for now, let's go ahead and get into this December budget, okay? So I purchased this spreadsheet. I want to say her name is Monet's Money, but I'm not exactly sure. So I will link her in the description. And I plan to go back through and re-download this for year 2026. And I'm not going to erase everything that I put in this one because I want to be able to come back and see a comparison later on. So I'm just going to reprint it. And I'm going to go ahead and do it again for 2026 because it is undated, okay? Like, we can always, let me take you there. Oh, give me a second. Okay, yes, it's Monet's Money. Monet's Money. Now, I don't think that I'll have to do this, like get another one every single year, because it definitely was not inexpensive. Okay, as you can see, this says that my annual dashboard was $3,460. I did not use this as much as I should have, right? As you can see, I did not do as many months nearly as I should have. And so next year we'll be on it. I mainly did my monthly breakdown in my budget book, but having it in a digital form means that, like, when I am out and about or when I don't have my budget book with me, I can still reference back to the digital form of it. So I want to do both of them so I don't have to carry my budget book around with me, or my budget planner. The Shop Debonnaire does have a new budget planner, and that video will be coming soon so that you can see the difference in the two items. But I just want to double check because I want to make sure that I can do 12/1/2026. I just want to make sure that I can change the date. Okay, so I can change the date in it. Okay, I just want to make sure that it wasn't going to make me purchase another one. Okay, so I can use this year after year, so I'm going to do that next year. Okay, let me hop into it. Let me hop into it. So again, this is going to be a quote unquote magic month. So I will be getting paid. Oh, my income source, I'll be getting paid from my 9 to 5. 3 times this month. Now, listen, I will be doing a pop-up shop. I was invited to do a pop-up shop for my business on December the 6th. So I am hoping that I will have that additional income to come in. That is my prayer, that I can go there and sell a lot of the merch that I have, a lot of the products that I have, and can make a good profit. I don't plan to, like usually in person, I'll do like discounts and deals. Don't know if I'm going to do that this time around. I might just go out and whatever sells, whatever doesn't. If I need to negotiate while I'm out there, that's a part of the job. I do it on a basis, on a 9-to-5 basis. So I'll be able to negotiate, but at the same time, I want these products gone. So we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully I can get them sold so that I can add more to this income. But anyway, let's move on. So for each paycheck, I am expecting to bring in $17.66. This again is post tithe, oh my gosh, my brain just went blank. Post tithe, post 401k, post benefits, post Social Security, post taxes. Oh my gosh, I can't figure out taxes. So I expect to bring home this month, even though the last check of this month will be on the last day of this month, which is December the 31st. I am going to put that money into this month because there's a lot that I need to cover because I was not doing the best job. I just want to be honest. I was not doing the best job of managing my money. I was not. Oh, I feel so ashamed. But let's go ahead and let's just do it. So I'm going to go and write all of my bills in. Give me just 1 second. Okay, so I took those out because I forgot that there is a debt place over there, so I want to put my debts over there. I think that I have everything. Let me just confirm. So I have rent, car payment, car insurance, phone, and Xfinity. Then I have the Y. I have Worship Tracks Plus. I have Stars. I have Apple Music. I have Microsoft. I have Netflix. Okay, iCloud is on there. Okay, then I have Shopify, HP All-In, TubeBuddy, CapCut, Canva, and then I put that in gifts. Okay, so these are the bills that I have. I have more, obviously, which is going to include my debt, so I'm going to put them over there in debt. Okay, so currently in my wallet, what I put into my expenses, I'm going to put currently the categories that are in my wallet right now as we speak, okay? So let me pull my wallet out just to make sure that I am not missing any category. I have groceries, gasoline. Believe it or not, gasoline is the very first envelope in my wallet. Because I got to be able to get from A to B. I don't play those games, okay? Okay, then I have eating out. I'm so glad that I don't have any homework today. I'll be glad when the semester is over. Are any of my followers, well, not my followers, I'm sorry, you all are not followers. Any of my subscribers, are you in school? Are you in school? I would like to know. I currently am, and I cannot wait until it is over. I do have a lot of categories within my wallet, and I am going to put this in here because it is in here. Okay. I do have a lot of categories within my wallet, but I have to strategize this way, y'all. I'm realizing I got to do what works for me. That helps me to think. sometimes I get so caught up in my mind that I don't get what I need to get out on the paper. Okay, I am going to go back and put the dates in there at a later time, but I am going to circle back around and put the amounts in there. I just want to kind of get everything out. So Afterpay, the amount of debt that y'all are about to see coming out of this check this month, please. FPBs are my MasterCards. Please, I'm sitting here squinting so bad, y'all. I wish y'all could see me. I'm sitting here squinting so bad, but let me grab my glasses really quickly, because what did I think this was? Okay. FPB is First Premier Bank. That is my MasterCard. I have 2 of them. Okay. The amount, y'all, oh my gosh, the amount of debt that is coming out of this month is criminal. It is criminal, okay, very much so. Alrighty, and I have nothing going towards investments, and I have some going towards savings, I think, child. Let's see if I do, because I got a lot. Okay, let's get into it. For rent, so do y'all remember, if you've been following me for some, oh my goodness, what am I doing? I'll go back. Okay. If you've been following me for any length of time, then you know that before I moved into the place that I am in now, my parents had covered the rent from the previous place for that month. So I was able to get a month ahead on my rent, which means that I was saving for my next month's rent within the month before, right? Because that month was already taken care of. So because I'm getting paid twice in this month, I decided to go ahead and catch myself up. Okay, I want to be caught up so that I can make sure that I am getting back to being a month ahead. So my regular rent is $1,000 per month. That's just my portion of the rent. I do not live alone, so that's just my portion. My portion of the rent every month is $1,000, but I am going to be putting $2,000 towards rent this month, okay? Because I want to get back to being on top of it, okay? My car payment, I'm doing the exact same thing with my car payment, so I was able to get ahead on my car payment, but I want to, but because of my reckless spending, and I have to take accountability for that, it's nobody else's fault but mine. Because of my own reckless spending, I am no longer a month ahead on my car note. I need to get a month ahead, so I'm going to pay my car note twice within this month, which is why, although the check from the 31st of this month, that third paycheck is on the last day of the month, I still am going to use that money for December, because I'm going to do all of this to get myself caught up. Hopefully that makes sense. And I'm also going to be doing some things in January. We'll handle January when January gets here. My car insurance, I'm caught up on that, so that's just going to be $250. My phone bill is going to be $188 for this month. Xfinity is $181. That includes just internet and security. All right. The Y is 64. No, 128. I'm paying twice in this month for the Y. Netflix is 20. Worship Tracks Plus, that's 33. Let me actually put that down here. These are items that I will be able to claim those down here. I'll talk about more when I get there. How about that? Let's just do that. I'll talk about them more when I get there. But as you can see, I've kind of divided my bills up. Hopefully you can tell that by the separation that's in them. Okay, so up here are just the bills that I'll have to cover for this month. Just straight out bills. If I didn't want to pay for anything else in this month, those are all my bills. And as you can see, after all of those bills have been taken care of, all I have left is $1,283 from $5,298. Okay, that's after the bills have been paid. Now, if I would have so much more left if I wasn't catching myself up. But because I need to catch myself up so that I can start 2026 on a solid financial note, I have to do what I have to do. And that's just on me. I got to eat that. So stars, don't know if I'm going to keep it, but for now, I'm just going to put $12 down. Apple Music, I'm put $8 down. It's like 7 and some change, but I like solid round numbers. iCloud, I'm putting $12 down. Microsoft is 11. And then I'm going to go to these bills. These are my business bills or bills that I will be able to claim on my taxes, okay? Especially the one, give me a second. This Worship Tracks Plus, it is from my church. It is a charitable donation. I donate this to my church every single month. I do that so that we can have this Worship Tracks. I did it because right now we don't really have musicians in our church. And so we use this as a method to assist with our music. And so it's just something that I desired a while ago to donate to the church. And I just write it off in my taxes as a charitable donation to our nonprofit monthly. Okay. And so Shopify, which is for my business, is 45. HP All In is 39. And that's not me trying to get over. Like, I literally did it and didn't find out until I went to go file my taxes that it was something that I could use as a charitable donation. And then I was like, okay, well, then I'll do that then. I don't want nobody to think, oh, let me start doing more for my church just so I can claim my taxes. I mean, if you want to do more for your church, baby, do more by all means. I'm going to never tell you not to, okay? But I'm just saying that's not the heart that I had when I decided to do it. That's $33. Okay, so bills alone. And I feel like I'm missing something. Because, oh yes, I am. Okay. I'm looking at it and I'm like, what's on my paper is not adding up to what's on my screen, but that's fine because I forgot that I'm going to put my debts over in debts. Okay. So bills alone, from subscriptions, from business bills, from home bills, come up to $4,216. Again, if I would done better with my finances the past few months, that would not be a thing, but it is what it is. We're going to have to eat that. I will come back to my expenses. Let's go get these debts covered. Okay, so Afterpay is going to be $193. I know, don't judge me, in 48 cents. That's just this month. And then once that is paid this month, I am done with Afterpay. The bill of it, at least, not done with using it, because I actually really like Afterpay and Klarna. I'm sorry. I am a layaway girl. I don't care. Okay. 187. They say it's not good to use, and you should not use those things. If you can't afford to get it right then and there, then you should not get it. And I hear that. I really, really do hear that. But my thing is also this: if I'm going to save up, say the item is 200 and let's say it's $200, right? Let's give an even number. $200. The product is $200, right? Okay. If I'm going to, out of my paycheck, save $50 every 2 weeks to get that item, it's literally the same as me going and paying for it through Klarna, and then every 2 weeks paying them the $50 for the product, right? It's literally the same thing in my mind. That could be my logic, and that could be where my issue lies. I don't know, because as y'all can see, my debt is high and lifted up. But I'm saying, like, if I'm going to put $50 away in my savings to buy that item, that $50, can I just take it and get it on? Like, y'all understand my logic? Like, let me know what you think. Maybe I need to do something different. I'm not saying that what I'm saying is correct. Let me know your thoughts on it. Okay, so FPB 1 is $62, and then FPB 2 is $78, and then Care Credit is the base $30, and then Capital One is a base $25. That is $575.56 going towards debt. Maybe that's why they're saying don't get it if you can't afford it. Because my goodness. And then I don't know if it's girl math, but another thing that I consider is, for that, when I look at Afterpay $193.48, I got so much stuff. I got so much stuff, right? Whereas that bill, if I just paid that outright, I would be paying like a whole lot of money, But that $193 bill just makes sense to me because it's like, that's a small amount compared to how much I would be paying in one large lump sum, right? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I need to work on that method of thinking, but let's see how much money we have left after that. So after the bills and the debts have been accounted for, we have $506.44 left. Okay, within this month. So I have to get gifts. We are doing a gift exchange at my church. And so I will be getting the gift exchange for the person that I have, as well as getting my goddaughter some items. So I'm going to go ahead and put $100 into gift because our limit is $25 at for our church gift exchange. And so I'm going to take that $75. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but I'm going to do the best that I can with that 75 to get my goddaughter something, and then everybody else's, I'll worry about at a different time. Okay, that's why I'm going to this pop-up shop, because I need it to come through. You understand? Like, I am not kidding at all. Okay, so let's hop into it. So $100 is going towards that. That brings us to $406. So let me go ahead and put in for groceries. I'm going to put $150 towards that. For gasoline, I'm going to put $100. It's usually $120, but I won't be traveling as much this month. And I'm going to be at home a lot in the month of December. The first week of December, I do not have to go into work at all because I'm on vacation for my birthday. The second week of December, I am in the office only 3 days out of that week. The week after that, like the last 2 weeks of December is the holiday season, right? So we have Christmas and then we have New Year's the week after that. And so I'm either going to be teleworking or I'm going to be out of the office. So I won't have to use as much gas. So I feel like, taking away, I probably could get away with $80. Like even now, as I'm sitting here doing this, payday is on Wednesday and I still have money in gasoline. Like I haven't had to go and up my gas and re-up my gasoline. I will have to do it by Wednesday probably. But anyway, I'm saying all of that to say I think 100 will be enough, and I might even have some left over. So for myself, I'm going to give myself $20, and then I'm going to give activities. Where's activities? I'm going to give that $20, and then giving. I want to give giving $50. I want to put $50 in giving, and that leaves me with $66.44. I'm going to go back over here and put savings challenges, and I'm going to put $50 towards savings challenges. That leaves me with $16.44. And so for me, my buffer it kind of looks like savings to me. Like I'm saving that in my account so that, I can have it for the unexpected. So I'm just going to put buffer here. And I'm going to put that remaining $16.44 into my buffer. Okay. So that is what my budget is looking like for the month of December. And that gives me a zero base budget of $0 left over. Okay. So I have 5,200. Oh, I just love this electronic version. Oh my goodness. So my budget is income is $5,298. Bills is $4,000. Whew. I gotta catch my breath because I just can't believe. Let me see. As a matter of fact, okay, if I take away, like if I was just to be paying the regular rent and the regular car note for this month, then that would be $4,216 minus $1,000 minus 624. Okay, so if I had done what I was supposed to do and didn't have to catch up, my bills for this month would only be $4,000. $216. No, my bills for this month will only be $2,592. And that would have left me with a balance to work with of $2,706. But again, that's me. I have to eat that because this is the consequence of your actions when you are not stewarding your finances well. I got to remind myself of that. Okay, and so my expenses is $340. My savings is $166.44. And then my investments is $0. I already contribute to my 401k with them from my job. And then my debt is $575.56. Okay. And again, if I was to not have done Afterpay or Klarna, let's just go there for a second, $575.56. I would have, just doing hypotheticals here, let me subtract Afterpay and Klarna. I would only be paying $195 in debt. So that's a major difference from 575. But again, this is me trying to reset things, trying to get myself back on track. And I'm okay with that. You know, I have to eat that, have to let it be what it is. And then once I get into January, I should be set. Everything should be good to go. So I'm excited to navigate this financial month. And I am excited to get off on a good foot for 2026. So thank you so much for watching today's video. Again, I will link the YouTube channel of the creator of this electronic budget sheet. I will link that into my description. And yeah, I pray that you have an amazing week. I will have the payday budget breakdown as well as a cash stuffing coming, as well as a birthday vlog over there on my channel, Steward Well Living. So if you could do me a favor, like, comment, and subscribe. And there's also an option to hype me up, I believe. So if you can hype the video as well to get this pushed out to more people who may find this content not only interesting, but very helpful, I would greatly appreciate it. And go and subscribe to my second YouTube channel, which is Steward Well Living. I love you all so much. I pray that you have an amazing day. And until next time, you all be well. God bless you.